Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, to the Elder Agency pregame show ahead of tonight's boys varsity matchup. A great Northern Conference game, and this one is for all the marbles. A win for Marquette will give them the conference championship outright, while a win for Kingsford will guarantee them a share of the conference alongside Marquette. I'm Mike Williams. Thanks for joining me here on your Elder Agency pregame show to the Elder Agency in Marquette, the area's only full-service insurance and real estate provider. You can learn more over at elderagency.com. This one, like I said, a lot on the line here for both of these teams, so let's break it on down. First, for the Kingsford Flivvers, they come into this with a solid 16-3 record, fresh off a big win over conference foe Menominee. Currently, the Flivvers are ranked by the UPSSA as the #2 team in Divisions 1 through 3, and they kind of swapped spots with Iron Mountain after their victory against them last week. And Kingsford, they are a team that's proven tough to beat all season long, especially on their home floor. Of course, the last time that these two teams met back on January 3rd, it was a battle, with Marquette just edging out a 58-53 point victory. Expect Kingsford to remember that one and come out with a little extra fire here tonight. Like I mentioned before, a win for them would secure a share of the GNC title along with Marquette. Now, the big name to watch for Kingsford, without a doubt, is Gavin Grondin. He's their go-to guy, and when he's rolling, Kingsford's offense can be dangerous. Marquette's defense is going to have to key in on him, force the ball out of his hands, and make someone else beat him. Speaking of somebody else that was not playing in their first meeting was Jack Kriegel, Morgan Slike. He was not in the game in the first matchup, now in the game today. And on the flip side, Connor Firestein did not play against Kingsford in their first meeting, so it kind of evens itself out, if you ask me, in terms of player ability, having those two guys back on the floor for each of their respective teams. Now on the Marquette side, what more can you say? The team just keeps finding ways to win, and they've been doing it in impressive fashion. Tuesday night, they took care of Crystal Falls Forest Park by 82-67, but it wasn't as easy as the score might suggest. The Trojans, the #1 team in Division 4 by the UPSSA, gave Marquette all that they could handle early on. Sentinels actually had to play from behind to start the second quarter, something they haven't had to do too often this year. But what stood out was Marquette's depth and composure. They weathered the storm, wore the Trojans down over the course of the game, and really pulled away in that final quarter and a half, moving their win streak now to 18 games. Jacob McPhee was absolutely dominant, leading all scorers with 30 points, and he continues to be a matchup nightmare for whoever he's facing. Whether he's scoring in the paint, hitting mid-range jumpers, or cleaning up on the glass, he is, without a doubt, a force. But what makes this team so tough is how balanced they are. Connor Firestein has been getting it done everywhere, whether it's in the paint, around the arc, or at the free throw line. That kind of versatility is a huge advantage, especially in games like this. But let's not forget the other two of the three captains, the floor general Jackson Jermo and the defensive specialist Kyler Sager, who look to set the tone each and every night. Beyond that, they've got key contributions from Ford Richardson, Pavel McCutcheon coming into his own in the second half of the season, and Henry Wood, along with other depth pieces that have stepped up against Crystal Falls Forest Park when Marquette needed them most, kind of making their presence known coming off the bench, and something to key in on if you are Kingsford here tonight. The kind of bench that Marquette has is dangerous, especially heading on into this playoff stretch where they have the first round bye. They will be awaiting the winner of, I believe, Gaylord and Petoskey, and that one, obviously we got to get this one out of the way first before we start thinking down that playoff stretch. Tonight's game is also thanks in part to Garrow Financial Services. Planning for your retirement should not keep you up at night. At Garrow Financial Solutions, they will help you plan and invest in the retirement that you have always dreamed of. Tonight's game is thanks to Household Appliance Furniture and Mattress Gallery, the local store that's proud to support our local schools, located US 41 West in Marquette. True North Credit Union now open in their new location on US 41 in Marquette. You can stop in and see all the advantages of a full-service credit union at the all-new location of True North Credit Union at 2322 US Highway 41 West in Marquette. As always, this game is being broadcast live on Fox Sports Marquette 105.1 99.9. You can also catch the radio broadcast over at foxsportsmarquette.com. And also, I'm trying something new here. The past couple of games, I've broke it out. Haven't really told too many people about it, but we did blast it on our social medias earlier that there is going to be a live stream. Of course, you have NFHS and Huddle. Those are paid subscriptions. We are now on YouTube, where you can potentially watch this game live. with me, with the broadcast playing over the top of it. All you need to do is just search MJamesW on YouTube, and you should be able to find the live stream going on right now. Don't be afraid to hop into the chat. Let me know that you are listening along. Give out any shout-outs to those listening across the state or wherever you may be, and much appreciated to all those taking part in that. What I got for you now is a quick break as we get ready for tonight's GNC matchup. The Marquette Sentinels on the road in hostile territory against the Kingsford Flivvers. This is your Elder Agency pregame show thanks to the Elder Agency, 500 South 3rd Street in Marquette. You can find out what service means when you deal with the professionals at the Elder Agency, serving your insurance and real estate needs since 1936.
Ryan Newmiller from the Elder Agency.
We're really excited to announce that we have came out with an all-inclusive smart app for our insureds. You know, the things you can do with this is file a claim, make payments, look at your auto ID cards, look at your policy information. It's private, very secure, easy to use. It's free. If you're a client and insured of the Elder Agency, we want to make it as easy as possible for you, and we're here for you. It's 2025 and it's time.
Contact your agent at the Elder Agency to learn more and get the Elder Agency smart app.
Parents cannot always be there to ensure their child's safety in sports. That is where licensed athletic trainers at UP Rehab Services step in. We assess and treat injuries, provide rehabilitation, and make the important calls regarding concussions. I am Eric Johnson, certified athletic trainer for UP Rehab Services at the Sports Medicine Institute with over 20 years of experience in orthopedic injuries and rehabilitation. I am here to make sure your athlete stays in the game. UP Rehab Services is your fast track to recovery. For a location near you, visit uprehab.com.
Hoover's Auto Body, 226-2722, or on the web at hooversautobody.com. Find them on Facebook, Hoover's Auto Body.
Northland Lawn, sport and equipment, small town values, regional strength. From sun up to sunset, we've put the power in your hands to help you work the land. Northland Lawn, sport and equipment, your John Deere authority, your helping hand, we'll get it done. Northland Lawn, sport and equipment, small town values, regional strength.
It's called the Household Advantage. It's the advantage of working with a local family business that understands it's the little things that always go the furthest. It's the advantage of carrying the highest quality companies so that Household can outfit any room in your home at the very best price. The Household Advantage includes service, and that's a word not used often enough these days. Where at Household, service has been a tradition for over 50 years. Household Appliance, Furniture, and Mattress Gallery. Discover the Household Advantage. Many things change throughout the years. People come and go, kids grow up and move away. Change is unavoidable. So isn't it nice to know that Vango's Pizza on 3rd Street is still Vango's Pizza? Your favorite dishes for lunch or dinner, and they're all still available for parking lot pickup. And what's better on a beautiful day than the outdoor patio at Vango's? Vango's Pizza, fresh, fast, friendly, and affordable. And the best part about Vango's Pizza? It's still Vango's after all these years. Vango's Pizza open Tuesday through Sunday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. on 3rd Street, Marquette, and a member of the Downtown Marquette Social District.
This is Marquette Sentinels Sports on Fox Sports Marquette, 105.1 and 99.9.
Mike Williams down here in Kingsford High School as we get ready for tonight's GNC matchup, taking on the Kingsford Flivvers in the final regular season game before the playoffs. This, of course, is your Elder Agency pregame show thanks to the Elder Agency, 500 South 3rd Street, the area's premier full-service insurance provider. If it's worth protecting, it's worth a visit to the Elder Agency. Also, a big thanks to Super One Foods, Marquette and Agani, your hometown grocery stores, and wish the Marquette athletes a great season this year. Save at Super One Foods right in your neighborhood today. And we have a great basketball game here on tap for you tonight against the Flivvers. Should be, I mean, the first game that we saw this year was a tough one, right? 58-53, a 5-point game. Marquette able to edge out the victory, and I'm sure Kingsford has this game circled on their schedule all year long, as I'm sure they do each and every year, as usually we're in this scenario where you can get a share of the title or win it outright, and right now Marquette's looking to be the lone man up top of the GNC. With that being said, what does Marquette need to do to close out the regular season and win and lock up this GNC title? Well, let's focus on some defensive pressure on Grondin. It's going to start and end with making his life difficult tonight. Take him out of rhythm, and Kingsford's offense becomes a lot more manageable. Marquette's going to want to get out to a fast start. They're at their best when they set the tempo early. The Sentinels learned on Tuesday that playing from behind is not fun. Expect them to try and avoid that situation here tonight. And, of course, the bench impact. This is Marquette's 5th game in 9 days. Fatigue could be a factor, and the depth guys are going to need to provide some good quality minutes to keep fresh in the legs. And really, we've seen the guys come off the bench do exceptionally well. Pavel McCutcheon, Henry Wood putting in some good quality minutes. Parker Saunders in there as the designated shooter from range. He's been all but automatic there from three-point land, and hopefully we're not going to have to utilize him to try to get ahead in some situations, but more or less to keep the wind in Marquette's sails. Beyond tonight, Marquette knows what's coming. A matchup with the winner of Gaylord and Petoskey in the district semifinals next Wednesday. The rest of the bracket has TC West with the other first-round bye, and the Titans will await the winner of TC Central and Alpena, which I predict Central to probably pull that one out, and then you get Central and West playing each other. It's really a toss-up. Any team could win that one. But first, the Sentinels have to take care of business here tonight. You want to head on into the postseason on a high note with the GNC crown in hand, and tonight's the best opportunity to do just that. Coming up next, we'll chat with Marquette head coach Rich Leedy, get his thoughts on what it's going to take to knock off the Kingsford Flivvers on the road and wrap up this impressive regular season with another conference championship. Stay with us. This is the Elder Agency pregame show, thanks to the Elder Agency in Marquette, the area's premier full-service insurance provider. If it's worth protecting, it's worth a visit to the Elder Agency, 500 South 3rd Street in Marquette.
For many of us, it's not just our vehicle, it's our baby. And when baby isn't happy, no one is happy. Protect your baby with Cleanworks and Ishpeming with their NHOU oil undercoating products. NHOU keeps the salt and crud of winter from damaging your vehicle, adding to your baby's life and value. Full detailing for inside and out, paint correction, and more so that your baby stays protected and stands out in a crowd. Visit cleanworks906.com. That's KLEENWORX.com.
UP Rehab Services is the leader in rehabilitation services in Upper Michigan. Hi, I'm Kate Hossing, and I'm a physical therapist for UP Rehab in Marquette. UP Rehab specializes in physical, occupational, speech, hand, aquatic therapy, and athletic training. UP Rehab Services provides a number of specialty therapy services to help get you better. Every condition is different, and we strive to provide you with the exact treatment you need. It's what sets us apart from all other therapy practices. For a location close to you, go to uprehab.com.
This is Marquette Sentinels Sports on Fox Sports Marquette, 105.1 and 99.9.
Mike Williams back in here at Kingsford High School with your Elder Agency pregame show ahead of tonight's GNC matchup, the regular final season game of this 24-25 campaign. Marquette on the road in hostile territory against conference foe, the Kingsford Flivvers. Earlier on, I was able to sit down with Coach Rich Leedy, get his thoughts and insight into today's rematch and just what it means to walk away with this great Northern Conference title and what he's expecting out of this Flivvers team as well. Here with Coach Rich Leedy ahead of tonight's great Northern matchup on the road against the Kingsford Flivvers. And the Flivvers, they've been playing some tremendous basketball as of late down the stretch, coming off a big win against Menominee. What are you kind of expecting out of this team, and what stands out to you about how well they've been playing down the stretch?
Oh, it's going to be a dogfight. It's all going to come down to defense. I think we can score on just about anyone, but whether we can stop them or not is what it's going to come down to, I believe.
And the last meeting against you two was back at Barb Krill Gymnasium, and you guys edged out a slim 5-point win. What's going to be the major difference here tonight?
I think we're way better. I think they're way better. I just think it's going to be a better basketball game. It was pretty low scoring, that game. So I expect this one to probably be a little bit higher, a little bit more up tempo, and just they got some really good players. We got some really good players. It should be a fun game to watch.
Final game of the regular season tonight, and postseason right around the corner. Talk about how important it is to build up momentum as we head into the postseason stretch.
We've won 18 straight, I think. So we've got our momentum. Now it's kind of a fine line of are we too confident, or are we where we need to be, and hopefully we're where we need to be, and we'll kind of find out tonight. If we come out and do what we're supposed to do, then turn the page to Wednesday.
I appreciate the insight, Coach. Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
Back with the Elder Agency pregame show after this.
Hi, Hi, this is Kristen Eden at Active Physical Therapy in Ishpeming. I have a doctorate in physical therapy with certifications in prenatal, postpartum, and pelvic floor therapy. If you are pregnant, postpartum at any age, or even if you've never had any pregnancies and you are experiencing pain, any sort of pelvic floor dysfunction, or limitations in your normal activities, come see me at Active in Ishpeming and I will individualize a care plan just for you. Find out more at stayactiveup.com.
First Bank is proud to sponsor community high school sports. On the court, it's teamwork that makes the difference. In banking, the commercial team at First Bank is here for you with experienced lenders and deposit product specialists. Our business e-banking fits all organizations and makes everyday banking efficient. Stop in at our Marquette or Ishpeming locations or give us a call. Let one of our team work with you.
First Bank, member FDIC and voted Best Bank.
First Bank, where it's all about people.
This is Marquette Sentinels Sports on Fox Sports Marquette, 105.1 and 99.9.
Mike Williams back with your Elder Agency pregame show as we wrap up warm-ups here on the court. Each team heading back to their benches. We're going to get ready for the national anthem starting lineups. I'd like to thank you all for listening on Fox Sports Marquette, 105.1, 99.9. Watching live on YouTube. You can tune in now by searching at MJamesW, and then it should be right there, Marquette Sentinels at Kingsford Flivvers. High school basketball is the title of the live stream. So hop in the chat, let me know what you think, and we'll be right back with some high school basketball. Marquette Sentinels, Kingsford Flivvers GNC Championship on the line. Kingsford looking for a share, Marquette looking to win it outright. This has been your Elder Agency pregame show. Thanks to the Elder Agency in Marquette, the area's only full-service insurance and real estate provider. You can learn more over at elderagency.com.
I owe it to my parents. They were the ones that had me check out NMU. After growing up here, going to college in the UP was just not on my radar. It wasn't until my first campus tour when I realized all of the opportunities waiting for me at Northern Michigan University. As I walk across the graduation stage, it feels like there are no limits to my dreams of the future.
Togo's a Marquette original since 1964. Hot or cold sub, 6-inch or 9, and the 24-inch family size. There's something on Togo's menu for everyone, from the American to the Italian club to the torpedo, along with the one and only weapon of mass destruction. Your next delicious meal is waiting at Togo's. The full menu is at togostogo.com. And Togo's is always looking for their next sub superstar for the team. Togo's, 3rd Street in the Village, Marquette. Proud to help bring you the action of tonight's game.
Planning for your retirement should not keep you up at night. At Garrow Financial Solutions, we will help you plan and invest for the retirement you have always dreamed of. Our team is ready to help you find financial independence by maximizing your savings so you can enjoy your future. We strive to build long-lasting relationships with our clients through ongoing education and guidance. We are here for you to find peace of mind. Trust Garrow Financial Solutions with your future. Investment products and services are offered through Wells Fargo Advisors Financial Network, LLC, WFAFN, member SIPC. Any other referenced entity is separate from WFAFN. Paid advertisement.
Staff Sergeant Jacob Hutchinson on the benefits of joining the Michigan Army National Guard.
First and foremost, you're serving not only your community, but your country, but college. We pay up to a master's degree. I think it's $92,000 and some change we pay up to. So if you don't want your parents paying for your college, this is a great way to do it yourself. The commitment can be 3, 4, 6 years. It really depends on what you want to do. You also get to pick your job and get certified in a trade. So you really dictate your career in the military. 1 weekend a month and 2 weeks in the summertime. So I'm coming up on 12 years now. I honestly wouldn't have anything without the Army National Guard.
Visit MichiganNationalGuard.com for more.
Eagle Mine is hiring, and they want you to join their team. For the last 10 years, they've consistently exceeded their goals of hiring 75% local, and now more than 80% of their direct employees are from the Upper Peninsula. Whether you're just starting out or looking for that next step, they believe you have what it takes to join their elite team. Take your career to the next level at Eagle Mine, where every person has a chance to make a significant impact on the growth of the business. Find out more about joining their team at eaglemine.com/careers.
Presenting My Spend Teen from Range Bank. Keep your teen spending in check while teaching financial responsibility. Transfer funds, track transactions, and receive real-time alerts all in the palm of your hand. With our secure app, you're always in control. Sign up today and give your teen the freedom they want with the security they need. My Spend Teen from Range Bank, where financial freedom meets parental control. For more details, visit rangebank.com. Range Bank, member FDIC.
Busy. Between hockey and volleyball dominating our weekends and all the travel that comes with it, we still make sure to squeeze in some outdoor adventures. We need insurance simplified, and that's what Turvo provides. Whether you're working with Jeff Mickish, Mike Mikola, or Dale Caro in Hancock, or Ryan Reapy in Marquette, Turvo simplifies insurance for us. Turvo Agency is a provider of auto owners insurance. Auto owners for your life, home, car, and business.
From breaking ground to groundbreaking modern mining, the only primary nickel mine in the nation is celebrating 10 years of operations. The Eagle ore body was first discovered in 2002, and 12 years later, production began on September 2014. Since then, they have been working 24/7, 365 days a year to supply critical minerals to industries around the world. And they uphold their values of safety, respect, integrity, and excellence while they do it. You can learn more by going to eaglemine.com.
UP Rehab Services, not just your physical therapy team. They are your certified hand therapy specialists, treating carpal tunnel to tendonitis and more. To therapy before and after surgery. They know how to get you back to golf, tennis, or just the simple things in life. We use our hands every day, and when you're in pain, it slows you down. Contact the experts to get you back to living. For a location near you, visit uprehab.com. UP Rehab Services, your fast track to recovery. People say it's the journey, not the destination. At Superior Wealth Management, we help people enjoy the journey by giving them a clear path to their destination and the confidence to follow their vision for the future. Call Superior Wealth Management today at 273-1855 to schedule your complimentary review or find us on Facebook. Securities and advisory services offered through LPL Financial, a registered investment advisor, member FINRA SIPC. Superior Wealth Management, planning for generations.
This is Marquette Sentinels Sports on Fox Sports Marquette, 105.1 and 99.9.
Welcome back, everyone, into Kingsford High School as I got starting lineups for you. First for the Kingsford Flivvers, Owen Olkinen, junior, number 0. Junior, number 4, Jack Kriegel. Senior, number 10, Gavin Trevelyan. Senior, number 12, Morgan Slike. And the man to watch out for, senior, number 20, Gavin Grondin. The team is coached by Ben Olson. For the Sentinels, we have the core 3 of Jermu, Sager, and McPhee, alongside Ford Richardson and Connor Firestein. A lot on the line here, as we mentioned, for Marquette to win the GNC outright. Ball is up. Tip is won by the Flivvers to get it into the hands of Kriegel. Kriegel trying to drive in. Kicks out over on the wing, now top of the key, into the hands of Trevelyan. Trevelyan drives in on the left, finds a cutting Grondin, goes inside off the glass for the first points of the game. Marquette on the other end of the floor. Richardson down in the corner, feeds it inside to Firestein. Firestein loses the handle of it, picked up now by the Flivvers. Inside now is Slike. They're going to get the foul and 1. So a quick 4-0 lead here for Kingsford to start things out. Free throw up off the back of the iron, loose. Rebound by Sager. Goes cross court to Richardson. Marquette orchestrating their offense. Jermu drives in, kicks out to McPhee. McPhee swings it to his left. Firestein for 3 from the wing, hits it home, answers back for the Sentinels. Nothing but nylon for the junior. And now the press is on. Kingsford into the front court now. Into the hands of Trevelyan. Trevelyan works his way left, inside the paint. Hangs it, and falls, goes out of bounds. Last touch, they will say, by the Sentinels. Kingsford with it now at the top of the key, looking inside, stolen away by Richardson. Richardson's going the other way and out of bounds. So turnover puts things back in the Flivvers' hands. Back in the front court are the Flivvers. Top of the key is Jack Kriegel. Launches a three off the back of the iron. No good. Rebound loose. Picked up by Sager. Into the hands of Jermu, who's racing the other way. Finds Firestein under the basket. Tries to slam it home. No foul. Recovered by McPhee, and he cleans it up for two. Marquette now with the lead. First lead change of the evening. 5-4 is our score. As Trevelyan drives the lane. Off the glass for a pair. Jermu feeds it up to Richardson now over on the right side. Left side now is McPhee, drives in. Kicks out to Sager. Sager working his way right. Smothering him is Trevelyan, backed all the way up to the free throw line. Into the hands of Jermu, and the Sentinel offense resets. Firestein with it, drives left. Spins right, goes up, no good, but he will be heading to the free throw line for a pair. Our final in the JV game, 34-32, Marquette on top. Low scoring affair there. Firestein at the line for free throws, puts it up and in. Gym is packed here at Kingsford High School. Second free throw up and in from Firestein. Trevelyan to inbound. Gets it in over to Olkinen. Kingsford fights their way into the front court now. At the volleyball line is Grondin. Grondin goes right, stops and blocked. Now not in here, says McPhee. Puts it in the hands of Jermu. Jermu on the left wing, tries to pass it out, stolen away by Slike. As now Kriegel with it. Directing traffic for the Flivvers. Kriegel goes right, kicks out over to Trevelyan on the wing. Trevelyan drives the lane, finds Slike on the inside, and we have a foul coming. And a pair of free throws. Foul is going to be on Kyler Sager, his first personal. Team second. Morgan Slike at the line for a pair of free throws. First one up and in. Second free throw from Slike. Lands as well. 8-7 our score. Kingsford on top. Marquette back on offense. Jermu with it, pulls up at the elbow, kicks out to Sager for three from the corner. Just a little too strong. Rebound by Grondin. Kingsford's going the other way with it now. As Grondin drives the lane. Shot no good, denied by McPhee, who picks up the rebound. Going the other way with it now are the Sentinels. Hands off to Jermu. His shot is no good. It's going to go out of bounds. And they will say Kingsford ball. 4:27 left here in the first quarter. 8-7. Kingsford with the 1-point lead. Jack Kriegel running point here for the Flivvers. Into the front court now. Hands off to Grondin. He gets it over to Slike at the top of the key, guarded by Jermu. Hands it back over to Grondin, trying to work his way left. They swing it that way. Back at the volleyball line is Trevelyan. As Richardson smothering him. Trapping him in the corner there. Picks up his dribble, and he's forced to bounce it off of Richardson's lap, out of bounds. As subs step on the floor, McCutcheon and Wood for the Sentinels. In place of Richardson and Firestein. Grondin to inbound. Gets it into the backcourt to Jack Kriegel. Kriegel passes off to his left to Grondin. Looking inside to Slike. Goes up for the shot and is fouled on the way. They will call the foul on McCutcheon. Picks up his first personal, sends Slyke back to the line. Free throw up and in. So we await free throw number 2 now from Morgan Slyke, the senior. Off the front, no good. Rebound loose, picked up by Trevelyan. Swings it out over to Grondin at the wing. He drives right, finds Trevelyan down in the corner for 3, and in. 12-7 now. Builds the Kingsford lead. As on the other end of the floor, McPhee drives in. Stolen away by the Flivvers. Trevelyan has it, brings it up the near side of the floor. And we have a false timeout here. They thought the Kingsford bench was calling for a timeout, but just signaling in a play instead. As now Grondin with it over on the left wing, drives that way, steps back, floats it, and hits it home. Doubled up now are the Sentinels. Jermu picks up his dribble, finds Henry Wood. Wood at the wing, gives it back to Jermu. Back to Wood in the corner. They're trying to fight it inside to get it to McCutcheon. Kingsford defense crashes down on him. We have a foul here on the Flivvers. Number 15, Jet Buckley. Sophomore playing on the varsity squad here for the Flivvers. As Jermu gets it over to McPhee, back to Jermu on the wing. Jermu drives right, pulls up at the elbow, finds McCutcheon underneath. He's able to wrangle down the pass. Pressure coming, going out of bounds, and Marquette will maintain possession. 14-7 is our score. Marquette trails. They inbound to Henry Wood, who drives inside. Ball knocked away by Slyke. Bounce over to Grondin on the other end, and denied from behind by Kyler Sager. I'd like to thank everyone for listening here. You can also catch this game streaming live on YouTube at MJamesW. As Kingsford with the ball, they inbound to Slyke underneath the basket, off the glass for a pair. Marquette playing from behind, something that they're not necessarily used to this year. They get it to Henry Wood on the wing. Tight defense here from the Flivvers. They're able to get it back to Jermu. He's over behind his head, throws it over to Sager, back to Jermu. Good ball movement here by the Sentinels as Henry Wood drives inside, goes up for a shot, draws the contact. Senior Henry Wood now at the line for a pair of free throws. We have subs getting ready for both teams. Henry Wood's first one, wide right, falls off the edge. Trevelyan back on the floor. Firestein on the floor for McCutcheon. And Zach Leonard on the floor as well for Marquette. 16-7 is our score. One free throw from Henry Wood remains. Free throw up. Off the back, no good. Rebound by Grondin. He gets it over to Kriegel. Kriegel pass over to his left, over to Grondin. Tight defense here from Leonard as Grondin blows past him. Shot off the front, rebound by Leonard. Now Jermu heading the other way with it. Working his way right. Drives left, spins right, loses the handle of it. Knocked away by Kriegel, going to go out of bounds. Last touch, they will say, by the Sentinels. Kriegel now, up the near side. On the right, moving his way left. Feeds over to Grondin. Kicks out to Trevelyan from the corner three, no good. Rebound McPhee. Marquette hustles the other way. feeds it over to Jermu. Jermu drives in, kicks out to Firestein. Firestein drives in on his left. Ripped out of his hands by Trevelyan. Kingsford goes the other way into the hands of Grondin now. He launches a three from the wing. No good. Rebound Firestein. Back and forth these two teams go, trying to secure their spot at the top of the GNC. Jermu trying to find McPhee inside. Stolen away by Slike. Into the hands of Trevelyan now. Trevelyan moving his way right. Passes left over to Kriegel. Olkinen. He drives the lane, tries to go over Firestein for the pair. Under a minute left now in the first quarter, 18-7. Marquette trails. McPhee brings it up the floor. Pass over to Jermu. Jermu hands it back over to McPhee, sets a screen, kicks out to Firestein for three from the top of the key, off the back, no good. And we have a foul going to be on McPhee. As subs coming in now for the Sentinels. Ford Richardson steps on. Max Lackey, Bjorn Anderson, and Michael Couture make their way onto the hardwood as well. 26.3 seconds left here in the first quarter. 18-7 is our score. Kingsford with the lead here. Final game of the regular season for both of these teams. They get the ball into the hands of Grondin, guarded by Leonard. Grondin bounce the pass over to Trevelyan. Hands it right back over to Grondin, pushes his way inside. He's got to walk it back out, tries again, pulls up, swings it out to Olkinen for three from the left wing. No good, and foul coming on Marquette. Michael Couture, and that's going to give Owen Olkinen, the junior, 3 free throws here with 1.7 left here in the first quarter. First free throw from Olkinen hits home. Second free throw is good as well. One more left. As this may be the largest deficit that Marquette has faced all season long. 20-7 now. And last free throw lands as well. Richardson launches it from 3/4 court. No good. So after one, Kingsford with a massive, massive lead, setting the tone here. 21-7 in the GNC championship game. I mean, why not? Why call it anything different? It is what it is. Kingsford can lock up a share of the title with a victory here tonight. Marquette looking to win it outright with a victory here as well. If you can't afford college, Michigan Army National Guard pays for it all for only 1 week in a month and 2 weeks in the summer. If you want to get paid to get certified in a trade with the Michigan Army National Guard, they pay you to get certified in a trade of your choice. If you want to serve your community and your country but don't want to leave the UP, look no further. The Michigan Army National Guard has just what you need. This break in the action is brought to you by Northland Lawn Sport and Equipment, the UP's premier John Deere dealer for new John Deere tractors, accessories, and outstanding service and repair. Northland Lawn Sport and Equipment, US Highway 41 in Negaunee. It's back on the other end of the floor. Marquette looks to feed it inside. They find Richardson cutting in off the glass. Reverse layup, no good. Rebound by Grondin. Gets it over to Olkinen now. Kingsford on the other end of the floor. They find Grondin. He thought about shooting from the top of the key. He drives in on the right. Fouled by Richardson and one. As Grondin cashes in on 3 points the long way. Jermu now up the near side of the floor. Working his way right, passes left to Richardson. Richardson back at the volleyball line, swings it out over to Sager at the win. Back to Richardson. Finds Firestein inside, floats up from the block, off the glass for two. Marquette ending their dry spell here. Full court press on display. As Kriegel runs point now for the Flivvers into the front court. Gets his way around Jermu, goes up, off the glass for the layup. Marquette looking to answer back. Richardson, baseline, blocked, and they're going to call a foul on it. It's going to be on Morgan Slike. Picks up his first personal. Team's first. 26-9 here. Marquette trails. Richardson at the line. First free throw, no good. Trevelyan steps on the floor in place of Olkinen. Second free throw from Richardson is good. Jack Kriegel up the near side. Jermu waiting for him. Gets a screen, works his way around, drives left again, pulls up, and a travel. Back on the offensive are the Sentinels. Swing it over to Richardson. Richardson gets it inside to McPhee. Working on Slike, kicks out to Jermu, drives in on the left, spins right, floats it up. Finger roll is good from the floor general. As Slike gets it over to Trevelyan, they push it into the front court now over to Grondin. Underneath the basket, they get it to Jet Buckley, the sophomore, for two. And a stoppage, going to be a foul on Morgan Slike. Are they going to call it on? Nope, it is going to be on Slike. Matthew Sundquist steps on to replace Slike here. Marquette to inbound under their own basket. Jermu feeds it up to McPhee. McPhee swings it left to Richardson. Inside now is Firestein. Posts up his man, puts it up. No good. Ball is loose, out of bounds. Last touch by the Flivvers. Sentinels to inbound once again under their basket. They get it up to Sager at the volleyball line. Launches one from downtown off the front, no good. Ball is loose, picked up by Sundquist. Going the other way with it are the Flivvers. Jack Kriegel on the right wing, working on Sager. Bounce over to Grondin, calling for a screen. McPhee able to fight through it, cuts him off on the left. Fadeaway jumper from the elbow, no good. Rebound by Kingsford, and the cleanup is good by Sundquist. 18-point game now. Marquette trails as Richardson with it in the corner goes inside. Shot no good, but he draws the contact on the way. Ford Richardson now at the line for a pair of free throws. First one lands. McCutcheon back on the floor in place of Firestein. This is easily the largest deficit that Marquette has faced all season long. Second free throw, no good. Rebound by McPhee. He puts it back up. It's no good. Rebound McCutcheon. He brings it out. Kicks it to Jermu for three. No good. Rebound McPhee. And we have a foul on the floor now. On the sophomore, Buckley. 4:59 left in the first half. 30-14 your score. Flivvers with the lead. Only 7 points scored here in the second quarter by the Sentinels as they get it inside to McPhee. He goes up, draws the contact from Trevelyan, and heading to the line for some free throws. Jacob McPhee now. Michigan Tech commit at the line. Off the back, no good. Zach Leonard on the floor now for Pavel McCutcheon. And Slyke takes a breather as well as Sundquist steps back on the hardwood. McPhee's second free throw. Good. Sentinels trail by 15. Grondin now brings it up the floor. Awaiting for him is Leonard. They make the switch. Swings it out over to Trevelyan. Trevelyan working his way right. Driving in, almost stolen away. Kicks it out to Buckley. Buckley working on Jermu. Spins left, floats it up from the elbow, and in. Jermu up the far side now. Looking in to McPhee. He takes flight off the glass and one for Jacob McPhee. Matthew Sundquist providing the contact. Five points here so far for McPhee with these free throws pending. It is up and in. Grondin handles the inbound. Leonard waits for him at half court. Up the near side, on the right. Grondin now works his way left. McPhee now on defense, down in the corner. Locked in. And a charge coming underneath the basket. Sundquist picks up another foul, back-to-back. His second personal. McCutcheon back on the floor now for the Sentinels. Jermu gets the inbound. Jermu swings it out over to Richardson, inside to McPhee. He kicks out to Sager in the corner. Sager drives in, puts it up from the block, no good. McPhee with the rebound, fadeaway, no good. Rebound now Trevelyan. Trevelyan brings it up on the far side. Now down in the corner going baseline is Olkinen. Gets it to hit home. Quickly now, Jermu into the front court for the Sentinels. Goes across court in the corner is Richardson. Drives baseline. Layup, no good. Rebound, Grondin. 34-17 is our score. Kingsford leads with 3:10 remaining. Grondin at the volleyball line and a timeout taken now by Kingsford. Window Outfitters of the Upper Peninsula, the UP's complete source for windows and doors. Schedule an appointment now with one of their window and door experts. Visit them online at windowoutfitters.com. At Active Physical Therapy, they recognize that you have a choice in physical therapy. Experience the active difference with expert one-on-one care at any one of their 3 locations in Ishpeming and Marquette. If you want the most delicious pizza in Marquette, you want to build your own pizza with the freshest ingredients. At Jets Pizza, being square is delicious, better because it has to be. Jets Pizza, West Washington Street, Marquette. The Sentinels are in desperate need to lock in here to try to correct what's been going on. 34-17, the largest deficit that I remember so far this year. And in the conference with such big, a game with such big conference stakes, I expect some big adjustments to be made in halftime. As Grondin drives inside, goes up from the block over Henry Wood for the lay-in. McPhee now on the other end of the floor. Goes behind the back, goes up, draws the foul. Shot does not land. They're going to credit Gavin Grondin with the foul. So McPhee at the line yet again. First free throw up and in from the big man of Marquette. Free throw number 2 lands as well. Grondin brings it up the floor. Swings it left over to Trevelyan. Gets it over to the sophomore Jet Buckley at the volleyball line, looking for Grondin cutting in, and a foul now on Leonard. That's just Marquette's second foul here of the quarter. 3 more left to give before they start giving Kingsford some free throws. Inbound stolen by Sager. Feeds it up to McPhee. And now tapped out of his hands by Trevelyan, going to go out of bounds. So Marquette will retain possession, looks to reset the offense, inbounding underneath their own basket on their end of the floor. Sager kicks out to Jermu, finds Sager down in the corner for 3, long rebound Henry Wood. Wood goes off the glass to clean it up. 21-36, Marquette trails now. Grondin up the left side, right side. Cuts in, kicks out to Olkinen in the corner. Now back at the volleyball line on the left-hand side as Trevelyan brings it top of the key, drives in on his left on Wood. Bounce pass over to Sundquist, blocked by McPhee, gonna go out of bounds. Last touch by the Flivvers, headed back to the Sentinels' way. McCutcheon checks back in. And for the Flivvers, Alexander Erickson. 36-21, 2 minutes remain here in the first half. Jermu gets the inbound. Swings it over to Henry Wood. Down at the block is McPhee. Finds McCutcheon, gives it back to Jermu for 3 from the wing. In and out, no good. Rebound Buckley. He's bringing it up the floor now. Gets it in the hands of Olkinen. Olkinen drives in on his right, goes up over McCutcheon, no good. Ball misses everything, gonna go out of bounds, and kicked out of bounds rather by Buckley. Minute 35 left here in the first half. Sager just not ready for it at all. Not paying attention, costly mistake here. Wide open in the corner. And Couture steps on the floor now. Kingsford student section letting Sager have it here. Has Grondin on the far side of the floor. Pass over to Buckley on the wing. Buckley backed up to the volleyball line. Hands it back over to Grondin. Grondin trying to drive in on McPhee. He has to walk it back out. McPhee shutting down all avenues so far. They hand it off to Trevelyan. Trevelyan at the elbow, kicks out to Olkinen, drives in on his left, feeds it over to Buckley. He steps in, puts it up, no good. And his foot was on the line for the rebound, so it sends things back to the Sentinels. 55 seconds left here in the first half. 36-21 our score. Parker Saunders steps on for the first time tonight for the Sentinels, giving McCutcheon a break. And now Jermu swings it over to McPhee. Finds Saunders for 3, no good. Rebound Michael Couture, kicks it back out to Jermu. Jermu drives in, kicks out to Henry Wood in the corner. He steps in. Down underneath for McPhee. His shot no good, but he's fouled by Gavin Grondin. I believe his second, yes. McPhee at the line now for a pair. First free throw, good. Zach Leonard back on the floor. Ford Richardson on as well. Jermu and Saunders taking a seat. 34.1 left in the first half, 36-22. Marquette trails. 1 free throw left for McPhee. It is up and in. Grondin taking his time, bringing it up the floor for the Flivvers. Waiting for him is Leonard, who all year long has been a pest on defense. As now Grondin looking for his opportunity. Double team coming, tries to drive in on the left, and no charge. They will call it. Good take there from Michael Couture. That's the 3rd personal for Grondin. He's got to take a seat. Jack Kriegel steps back on. 10.1 left in the first half. Richardson gets the Sentinels back in the front court. Kicks out to Henry Wood in the corner for 3. No good. Ball is loose. Rebound. It goes out of bounds. They will say last touched by the Flivvers. Or will they? And a timeout taken now by Coach Leedy. 1.1 remains in the first half. Trailing by 13 here down in Kingsford. I'd like to thank everyone for listening here on Fox Sports Marquette 105.1 99.9. Broadcast also streaming live at foxsportsmarquette.com and on YouTube. You can search Marquette Sentinels at Kingsford Flivvers High School Basketball. Of course, you could just search my username at MJamesW. And the live stream should be available there. Hop in the chat. Let me know what you think. I'll give some shout outs here on the air. Quality Car Care, Marquette County's only AAA approved auto repair facility with master certified technicians with over 75 years combined experience. As we get ready, coming out of the timeout, Marquette with the ball. Jermu to inbound. They get it to McPhee. Puts it up from the elbow and hits it at the buzzer. So at halftime, our score 36-25. Marquette trailing by 11 here. Going to take a quick break and then bring you a little halftime breakdown here on Fox Sports Marquette 105.1 99.9.
At Range Bank, we're committed to supporting local schools year-round, and you can join us in shaping a brighter future for those schools by using your Range Bank School Spirit Debit Card. Every time you use your School Spirit Debit Card, Range Bank donates to the local school of your choice. Plus, proudly display your school's logo on your debit card, showing your support everywhere you go. For a list of participating schools, visit rangebank.com. Range Bank, the bank for local schools. Member FDIC. Hey, let's talk about the windows in your home. You look through them all the time. But when's the last time you looked at your windows? The windows in most homes aren't doing the job they should be. Window Outfitters of the Upper Peninsula is the region's complete source for windows and doors. And since every home is unique, the solutions Window Outfitters provide are also unique to your home's needs. Proud to support our local area students. Visit window-outfitters.com and get your appointment booked today. window-outfitters.com.
Winter in the UP is magical, but navigating slick roads and other winter driving obstacles is not. Stay safe on the road by adjusting your speed for conditions, even if that means going well under the speed limit. Also, allow for a little extra time before heading to work to ensure that your car is cleared of snow, ice, or frost before driving. That includes windows, mirrors, and lights. Finally, make sure that your car is stocked with winter essentials like an emergency kit, flashlight, shovel, ice scraper, and jumper cables. This has been a safety message from Eagle Mine.
Do the ups and downs of the stock market scare you? Should they? Do you worry about having enough money to retire or meeting your needs in retirement? If volatility is something you'd like to better understand or you have unanswered questions, call Sam Bennett at Superior Wealth Management today at 273-1855 or find them on Facebook. Securities and advisory services offered through LPL Financial, a registered investment advisor, member FINRA SIPC. Superior Wealth Management, planning for generations.
Are you ready to find your dream home? Interest rates dropping. Now is the perfect time to take the leap. Whether you're a first-time home buyer or looking to upgrade, navigating the housing market can feel overwhelming, but you don't have to do it alone. Call Christine at 906-250-7344. She's dedicated to helping you find the home that matches your lifestyle and budget. Or visit ChristineGoupel.com to explore listings and resources tailored just for you. Don't wait. Take advantage of these low interest rates and let Christine help you unlock the door to your new home today. Call 906-250-7344.
Hi, this is Mike Levine, your local grocery store manager. On behalf of your friends and family at Super One Foods, I would like to congratulate all of our Marquette on their upcoming seasons. Keep making your community proud, and I can't wait to see you at the games. Remember, at your local grocery store, Super One Foods, we bag your groceries. And if you need that little bit of extra help getting that out to your car, let us know. We can do that for you as well. And thank you for trusting us for the best choices and lowest prices here at Super One Foods.
Imagine never having to worry about missing a dose of your medication again. With unit dose packaging from Campus Pharmacy, your pills are organized perfectly by time and day in easy-to-use blister packs. No more sorting, no more confusion, just peace of mind. Whether it's morning, noon, or night, your medications are ready when you are. Discover the convenience of unit dose packaging at Campus Pharmacy in Marquette. Talk with one of our local pharmacists today and simplify your medication routine today.
I have had the opportunity to work with patients in all levels and ages, from athletes to weekend warriors. I am Lucas Thays, physical therapist with UP Rehab Services Sports Medicine Institute. I know how important it is to keep you in the game of life, taking care of our community and getting our patients back to what they love the most. Offering free injury screens at any location, expert advice, and one-on-one care. UP Rehab Services, your fast track to recovery. Visit our website for a location near you, uprehab.com.
This is Marquette Sentinels Sports on Fox Sports Marquette, 105.1 and 99.9.
Tough first half for the Sentinels as they trail the Flivvers by 11. Our score 36-25 down here in Kingsford High School. That's Marquette trailed by as many as 18 at one point there in the first half, but they were able to outscore the Flivvers in the second quarter, 15-18. What kind of adjustments are we going to see out of Coach Leedy's squad here in the second half? Maybe pick up the intensity a little bit, value your possessions a little bit more, and do your best to shut down Gavin Grondin of the Flivvers, who currently has 9 points. Our top scorer is Jacob McPhee with 12 here in the first half. I got the MHSAA this week in high school sports. When we come back, your final 8 minutes, your second half of action on Fox Sports Marquette, 105.1, 99.9.
A representation in this year's and past Super Bowls.
Early, as we're back with the action here. Marquette with the ball, looks inside for Richardson. Pass ran down now by Jermu. He floats one up over Trevelyan. It's no good. Goes out of bounds. Last touched by the Flivvers, or excuse me, by the Sentinels. 38-25 is our score. Kingsford keeping the pace high. Trevelyan with it into the front court. Swings it out over to Kriegel. Down in the corner is Grondin. Steps to his side. Floats up a three. No good. Rebound loose. And we have a foul going to be on Kingsford's number 0, Owen Olkinen. As Jermu back with the ball into the front court for the Sentinels. Drives the lane. Trying to kick out to Richardson, who is going baseline, a little out of his reach, and out of bounds it goes. Costly turnover, something Marquette's going to want to clean up immediately if they want to get back into this thing. Trevelyan now swings over to Kriegel, guarded by Sager. Double team coming. Down at the top of the key is Olkinen. He kicks it back out to Kriegel. Trevelyan with it. Fakes the pass, bounce over to Kriegel on the right-hand side. Back of the volleyball line, ball is loose, picked up by Slyke, and he kicks it out to Olkinen. Top of the key now, goes to his left to Trevelyan. Hand in his face by Jermu. 38-25 is our score as Trevelyan drives in, picks up his dribble, bounces it back over to Kriegel at the volleyball line, smothered by McPhee. McPhee pushing him further and further as he drives in, and we have a whistle going to be on the floor. And they're going to call a foul on McPhee, his first personal. Grondin to inbound. They get it to Kriegel in the backcourt. Kriegel back to Grondin over on the left wing. Steps back. Puts up a three. It's short. Rebound by Jermu. Jermu rushing inside to recover that ball. They get it down underneath to Firestein. He kicks out to Sager for three, and Splash City from Kyler Sager. 10-point game now. Marquette trails. Kriegel with it. Driving the lane. Bounce over to Slyke. Goes up. Draws the contact by McPhee. So now Morgan Slyke at the charity stripe. First free throw off the back of the iron, no good. Second free throw lands. 11-point game yet again. Jermu up the near side of the floor on the right, drives in, almost knocked out of his hands by Trevelyan. Looking for Firestein, he goes up. Little strong, ball is loose, picked up by Slyke. They're looking for Grondin underneath the basket, goes up for the layup. Marquette quickly on the other end of the floor. They get it to Richardson, back over to Jermu on the wing. Jermu now gets it to McPhee. Knocked away is his pass and into the hands of the Flivvers as Kriegel taking his time. Into the front court, fakes right, moves left. Firestein locking it down on defense. They swing it out to Trevelyan. At the block now is Slyke. They find Olkinen down in the corner, goes baseline. Behind the head layup, no good. Rebound, Firestein. Jermu taking it the other way. It drives the paint, goes up. Nice reverse layup there from the senior point guard. Quickly in transition now are the Flivvers. Trevelyan with it, top of the key, swings out down in the corner now is Grondin for three and answers back. Jermu drives in on the right, puts it up from the block, no good. Rebound by Trevelyan. And a foul coming. Going to be on Sager. Henry Wood now on the floor. Slyke to inbound. Gets it to Kriegel. Back underneath now to Slyke. Pushes down Henry Wood, and we got a charge call. .44-30, 4:20 left here in the third. Jermu picks up his dribble, kicks out over to Sager on the wing, puts up a three. It's short. Rebound by Firestein. He goes back up, trying to clean it up. Ball is loose, goes out of bounds. Last touch by McPhee. Sundquist on the floor along with Buckley for the Flivvers. .44-30 is our score. Marquette trails. Trevelyan with it. Looking inside to Grondin. Goes up off the glass for two. Big pass down the court to McPhee. He goes off the glass. Basket and one. Foul is going to be on Matthew Sundquist, his third. And McPhee looking to cash in on 3 points the long way here. 46-32 is our score. Marquette trails. Free throw up and in. Grondin gets it on the far side, bounces over to Trevelyan now. Center of the court, hands it back over to Grondin. Going to his left, finds Kriegel on the wing. Back at the volleyball line is Grondin again. Marquette trying to lock it down on defense. Grondin kicks out to Kriegel. Driving in, has to walk it back out and hands it off to Trevelyan now. On the left wing are the Flivvers. Back at the volleyball line. Gets it over to Grondin. Gets a pick set. McPhee fights through it. Leaves Trevelyan open for three. And he hits it. Going the other way now are the Sentinels. Henry Wood drives in. Nice reverse layup there from the senior off the bench. That's where Marquette, that's the bread and butter in transition. As Kriegel trying to work his way around Jermu, hands off to Grondin. Grondin goes in on the left, drives the paint, puts it up from the elbow. A little short, rebound by Kriegel. Ball loose now on the floor, picked back up. Kicks out to Grondin for three, hand in his face, and he hits it. Feeding it up the floor are the Sentinels. Jermu to Henry Wood, kicks out to Firestein. He thought about shooting it. Now McPhee has the top of the key. Nice move behind the back and slams it down. And a timeout taken by the Flivvers. Is that shift in momentum going to be enough here as Marquette continues to fight from behind? 54-35 is our score, with Kingsford, 54-37 with Kingsford in control. Northern Michigan University is a premier educational institution offering extensive research programs, internships, and hands-on opportunities to all students, so why don't you become a student today? Discover the convenience of the Unidose packaging at Campus Pharmacy in Marquette, where your pills are organized perfectly by time and day, easy-to-use blister packs. Talk to one of their local pharmacists today. Wealth Strategy Group, helping you invest wisely, plan with confidence, and prosper fully. Give them a call, 228-3696. So we come out of the timeout. Kingsford gets the ball fresh off a McPhee dunk. Kriegel brings it up the floor, working on Jermu. Kriegel hands off to Grondin. Grondin backed up at the volleyball line, gets a pick. McPhee fights through it. He dishes off to Kriegel over on the right wing. He drives in on his left, pulls up from about 8 feet, and it's good. The other end of the floor now. McPhee has it, goes inside, kicks out to Sager at the top of the key. Finds Jermu over on the wing, drives in right. Continues that way, tries to go reverse layup, no good. And we have a foul coming on Buckley. (54-37) the score, 1:44 left in the game, in the third quarter. Richardson on the floor, Saunders on the floor for Marquette. Sundquist back on for the Flivvers. Richardson to inbound, gets it up to McPhee at the top of the key, guarded by Grondin. He kicks out to Richardson, inside now at the block to McCutcheon, and he knocks his man down. Charge call, offensive foul. His second personal. Leonard on the floor, Lackey on the floor now for the Sentinels. Jack Kriegel gets it over to Grondin. Grondin now in the front court for the Flivvers. Leonard playing some tight defense. He hands it off to Olkinen. Olkinen trying to move left. Passes right to Kriegel. Kriegel at the top of the key. Backed up by Richardson. Ball almost knocked away. And we have a foul here on the Flivvers. Puts it back in the hands of the Sentinels. As Richardson drives in on the right side, looking to kick out. Ball loose on the floor. Picked up by Kriegel. Flivvers now go the other way. Over to Trevelyan. Trevelyan hands it back off to Kriegel now at the volleyball line. Richardson presses him. Works his way left, drives in, kicks out to Olkinen in the corner. And Olkinen walks it back out to hand it over to Trevelyan. 35 left in the third. 54-37 our score. Kingsford with the lead and the ball here. As Grondin has it. Back at half court. Goes into the left, finds Olkinen in the corner. He walks it back right, spins left on Saunders. And foul coming. Ford Richardson picking that one up. As we have a mistake here on the time clock. They started a timeout. And now I'm afraid they might have to just let this time run out to reset the clock here. Togo's a Marquette original since 1964. Hot or cold sub, there's something on the Togo's menu for everyone. Your next delicious meal is waiting at Togo's. This broadcast is thanks in part to Household Appliance Furniture and Mattress Gallery. Household has been a trusted friend to your family for over 50 years. Household Appliance Furniture and Mattress Gallery, everything for your household. 15.9 seconds left here. 2 free throws coming Kingsford's way. Owen Olkinen at the line. Ball is up and in. Second free throw, no good. Rebound, Henry Wood. Richardson goes the other way now. Stolen by Trevelyan. Attempts to find Kriegel, but now his pass stolen by McPhee, who's going the other way. Puts it up from 3 and hits it at the buzzer again. Back-to-back buzzer beaters for Jacob McPhee, putting Marquette within 15 now. As we get ready for the final 8 minutes of action in this massive Great Northern Conference game, where Marquette could win the Great Northern Conference outright with a victory tonight, and Kingsford looking for a share of the title alongside Marquette with a win for themselves. This game is thanks to Hoover's Auto Body, online at hooversautobody.com. From simple dings and scratches to major overhauls, trust the experience and expertise of Hoover's Auto Body. 226-2722 for Hoover's Auto Body. First Bank takes great pride in working with customers to help them reach their goals of home ownership and dreams such as camps or boats, vehicles, and RVs to enjoy the many waterways, land, and beauty that Upper Michigan has to offer. Thanks to First Bank and Marquette in Ishpeming. Learn more at first-bank.com. 55-40. Marquette trailing as we kick off the final 8 minutes of action here down in Kingsford. Sentinels get the ball. Richardson inside to McPhee at the block, finds a cutting Firestein at the basket, puts it up and in. Firestein, 9 points here on the night so far. As Kriegel into the front court for the Flivvers. Tight defense from Firestein and the Sentinels. Kriegel drives left, goes up, no good, rebound loose. Picked up by Grondin, hand in his face, it's short, rebound Firestein. Racing the other way is Jermu. Over this raucous crowd down here at Kingsford. Jermu swings over to Sager. Down in the corner is Richardson. Nice crossover, goes up, no good. He's able to get his ball back. Goes up again and draws the contact that time around. Kingsford all over him there. Owen Olkinen picking up his third personal. Richardson at the line for 2. First one's good. So we await the second free throw here from Richardson. It is up and in. 55-44 now the score. Full court press being implemented by the Sentinels. Grondin with it. Trying to get around the big body of McPhee. Grondin drives in on his left, kicks out to Kriegel in the corner, who works his way right now. Beyond the arc, walks it to the volleyball line. Jermu starting to press him. Pick coming. Kriegel drives left, loses the handle of it, picked up by Slyke, goes off the glass, no good, into the hands of Firestein. Marquette's back on the offensive here. In transition go the Sentinels, swings it out over to Sager. He drives in, goes up, tries to split the defender, shot no good. Rebound by Olkinen. Sager wanted a foul there, did not get it. Jack Kriegel, running point, finds Slyke on the inside. Walks it back out and kicks it right back to him. Slyke again now, just inside the arc, goes in on Firestein. Over, shot no good, rebound by Sager. Jermu feeds it up, pass, out of reach of McPhee. Trevelyan steps back on the floor. They'll say the pass was tipped out of bounds by the Flivvers, so the Sentinels will retain possession here. McPhee with it at the top of the key. Steps inside on Slyke, goes off the glass for 2. And a timeout taken by Coach Leedy of the Sentinels. 22 points here for McPhee so far tonight. As the deficit is now within single digits, 55-46. Sentinels trail by 9. I'd like to thank everyone for listening here on Fox Sports Marquette 105.1 99.9. You can catch the final minutes of action live on YouTube at MJamesW. The live stream should be up and running there. Hop in the chat, let me know what you think. To all those already here, much appreciated for joining us. Tonight's game is thanks to Vango's Pizza on 3rd Street, a family favorite for generations and open right now for an amazing dinner tonight. Vango's Pizza featuring something for everyone. 3rd Street in the Village, Marquette. Thanks to CleanWorks full interior and exterior detailing services. Give them a call for a free estimate, 204-9679, located 601 Lakeshore Drive in Ishpeming. Kingsford now back on the offensive. Kriegel with it on the far side of the floor, working on Jermu. Driving into his left, Firestein's waiting for him. Marquette's defense locking it down here. Grondin with it. Gets a pick by Slyke. Feeds it over to Buckley. Back over to Grondin now. Grondin drives in on the left, goes over Jermu, shot no good. Slyke cleans it up for 2. Jermu on the other end of the floor. Drives it in himself and a charge call. Jack Kriegel standing there waiting. And a correction at the scorer's table. The scoreboard credited the foul to Sager, but the foul was on Jermu. He's now going the other way with it, Trevelyan. Gets it over to Kriegel, working on Jermu on the right side. Kriegel, 5-second violation. Not doing anything with the ball, just walking back and forth with it. Got to do something, create some offense, that's the rule. As Jermu back in the front court for the Sentinels, gets it to Sager, inside to McPhee at the block, goes up, over Slyke, lays it in. Kriegel works his way into the front court now. Moving left, loses a handle of it, able to regroup. Kriegel, hands off to Grondin. Grondin defended by McPhee. 2 of the best players on the team. Hands it back to Kriegel now. At the top of the key are the Flivvers. He swings it over to Buckley. Buckley guarded by Richardson, and a foul on Richardson. His 3rd. Olkinen back on the floor now for the Flivvers. Morgan Slyke to inbound for Kingsford. Ford just picked up his 3rd personal. 4:35 remains in the game. Trevelyan has it on the wing, finds Grondin, deep 3. No good, little strong rebound by Slyke into the hands of Trevelyan. Grondin gonna get another crack at it. Trying to work his way around McPhee yet again. Throws it over to Kriegel. Kriegel getting backed up to half court by Firestein. Trevelyan with it now. Gets a screen, 2 screens. He's working his way right, goes off the glass, no good. Ball is loose, picked up by Slyke. Kicks it out over to Kriegel, who drives in, nobody's there. Layup is no good, and Slyke cleans it up for 2. Marquette needs to come down with some of these rebounds, work their way in transition as Jermu drives baseline, throws it over to Richardson in the corner. He goes up, finger roll, hits home. 50-59, Marquette trails. 3:37 left in the game. It's Kriegel. Works his way into the front court on the near side. Brings it all the way around, hands off to Grondin. His shot no good. Slyke with the rebound. Another rebound and a foul now on the floor. Firestein picks up the foul. It's a good foul to give. And McCutcheon back on the floor now for the Sentinels. Kriegel inbounds to Grondin, back at the volleyball line. Trying to work his way around McPhee yet again, gets a screen. Chooses not to use it. Trevelyan with the ball now in the corner. Sager hanging on to him. Gets it back to Kriegel now on the far side. Top of the key now. Kriegel working his way left. Bounces it over to Grondin, drives inside, swings it out to Trevelyan in the corner. Step over for the three, and in. 12-point lead now for the Flivvers. Jermu with it. Over on the right wing, drives in, goes up over Kriegel. Shot is no good, but he draws the contact. Olkinen picking up that one. I believe it's going to be his fourth. And at the line for a pair is Jermu, trailing by 12. First free throw up and in. Couture steps on along with Leonard in place of Sager and McCutcheon. 2:42 left here in tonight's game. Jermu's second free throw, nothing but net. And now Max Lackey steps on for the senior point guard. Trevelyan inbound, gets it to Kriegel, bounce it back over to Trevelyan. Kingsford works their way into the front court. Nice pick and roll, kicks it out over to Kriegel, who's walked back out again now by Lackey. Working his way left, nobody's there. Goes off the glass for the lay-in. McPhee races his way up the floor, right up the middle. Kicks out to Richardson, who drives the lane. Goes up over Buckley, shot no good, ball loose. Picked up by Kriegel now. Kriegel dribbles it out, handoff to Grondin on the far side. Grondin drives in, and a block by Couture, blocking foul. I mean, Michael Couture was standing there 10 toes down. I think that one should have went the other way. Grondin at the line for free throws. First one lands. Jermu, Wood, and Saunders on the floor for Leonard, Lackey, and Couture. .65-52 is our score. Grondin's second free throw hits home as well. We have a full timeout taken now by Kingsford. We're back in 30 seconds here on Fox Sports Marquette 105.1, 99.9.
I owe it to my parents. They were the ones that had me check out NMU. After growing up here, going to college in the UP was just not on my radar. It wasn't until my first campus tour when I realized all of the opportunities waiting for me at Northern Michigan University. As I walk across the graduation stage, it feels like there are no limits to my dreams of the future.
Togo's a Marquette original since 1964. Hot or cold sub, 6-inch or 9, and the 24-inch family size. There's something on Togo's menu for everyone, from the American to the Italian club to the torpedo, along with the one and only weapon of mass destruction. Your next delicious meal is waiting at Togo's. The full menu is at togostogo.com. And Togo's is always looking for their next sub superstar for the team. Togo's, 3rd Street in the Village, Marquette. Proud to help bring you the action of tonight's game.
This is Marquette Sentinels Sports on Fox Sports Marquette 105.1 and 99.9.
Marquette now with the ball coming out of the timeout. McPhee launches a three, and an immediate timeout taken by Marquette. I believe it was a three. 66-55 now our score. Marquette trailing. Navigating the confusing world of real estate on your own can be downright terrifying. Chris Costco from the Christine Goupel team at RE/MAX First Realty is here to guide you through and help you find your dream home. Call Chris Costco at 362-4747. Your dream home is waiting. Tonight's game is thanks in part to Superior Wealth Management, proud to support our exceptional student athletes, coaches, and support staff. For all your financial and retirement planning needs, call Superior Wealth Management today, 906-273-1855. Superior Wealth Management, planning for generations. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FLNRA SIPC. 1:47 left in the game, 66-55. Kingsford to get the ball coming out of the timeout. They find Grondin all by himself on the other end of the floor. Hits it and one. 23 points now for Grondin on the night. They're going to give the foul to Zach Leonard. Saunders and Jermu back on the floor. Grondin at the line for a three-point play. He rattles it home. 69-55 our score now. Sentinels on the other end of the floor. Jermu drives in on the left. Kicks out to Saunders for three from the wing. Strong. Rebound loose, picked up by Sager. Bounce over to Jermu. He launches a three, and it's short, and a foul's coming. Jack Kriegel with the contact. Going to send Jackson Jermu to the line for three. First one up, no good. Second free throw from Jermu. Hits the front, hits the back, rolls to the bottom. Leonard back on the floor in place of Saunders. Jermu at the line. Last free throw hits home. He's going to take a seat now and in his place is Michael Couture. Kriegel gets the inbound, hands it back over to Trevelyan. Trevelyan down in the corner, double team coming, swamps him, he's able to kick it out to Kriegel. Gets it back to Trevelyan, Grondin now with it.